Art Metals, I'm going to show you the expectation and the process for filing any pieces that you cut. When you cut with your jeweler saw, you create a profile of your metal that looks like this. Also, when you cut, you might have some inconsistencies in the perimeter of your piece. You're also going to kick up some little slivers of metal that are called burrs, all right? And when you run your finger along your pieces, whenever you cut them, you'll feel that roughness, and you shouldn't have any snags when you or someone else. So like right here is a real rough spot that I haven't quite gotten to, and I can even see some of the inconsistencies for that. In your toolbox, you have a variety of tools. You might have one that is square, and these little drawings that I made refer to the cross section of your files. You have one that is a pyramid for getting into angles, such as this. You'll have obviously a flat. Here's my flat. You'll have one that is a flat on one side and it's rounded on the other side. You might have one that's rounded on both sides. So that's good for areas like this little edge right here, all right? And then you'll have one that is a round, like this. There's that cross section. So if you have any interior cuts that are, you know, small holes or small circles, that would be one that you would want to use. Or you could use those for, again, some like really tight little curves like this. There are a couple different ways that you can hold your files as you're doing this. You could obviously hold it with your hands. You can hold it with your ring clamp, because that might feel a little bit more sturdy. Or you can use your bench pin to leverage the edge of your piece. So I'm gonna file this edge right here because it's really rough. Right, I want to get rid of those burrs. The key to filing is to file in one direction. And I'm just using a flat right now, and to kind of go on a curve and move the metal. Now, if this is a little bit awkward for you, you can do it this way. And again, you can see I'm going along the edge. What your instinct is going to want to tell you to do is to go like this. That's only going to create more burrs. So you're going to have to resist kind of that instinct to want to go back and forth. All right, so you're going to kind of file down the perimeter of your piece on the outside all the way around, and then flip it, and then do it on the outside. And then you're going to want to get into those insides that you cut out. So if I look at this, I've got this little bump right here. So my cut was a little bit inconsistent. So what I can do, ooh, I'm not going to do that. That just created a scratch in my brass. Be a little bit more careful. Actually, I'm going to grab it out like this. All right. Did you catch that? Did you catch how I went burp burp like that? So again, that was just kind of my muscle memory wanting to kind of do that back and forth. All right, but again, if I feel it, yeah, I created some more burrs. I'm gonna flip this. And I'm using the round side of this one because this is rounded. All right. So again, I'm going to work my way. The insides, these inside cuts are a little bit more cumbersome to get into, but this is part of the process, and filing takes work. It takes time, and it takes work. It takes time. It takes the work. All right, so this is feeling a lot smoother. All right, now I'm going to get into maybe this angle right here. I'm going to get into this angle too. I'm going to use my small flat from this right here. It feels much better. All right, so I'm going to work my way around here. Again, continuing to feel those edges to make sure that they are nice and smooth. So that's how you file.